By the late 22nd century, the nations of Earth no longer ruled alone. Economic collapse, resource wars, and the expansion into space had given rise to a new global order. Governments survived, but real power belonged to the corporate guilds. Vast organizations controlling industry, finance, technology, and the colonies beyond Earth. Together, the corporations and Earth government formed an empire built upon security, expansion, and obedience. Every police officer, soldier, and government security operative was required to receive the Nightshade implant, a neural system connected directly to the wearer's vision and mind. Through Nightshade, authorized personnel could communicate without speaking, transmit everything they saw, and receive orders directly into their consciousness. To the public, the implant was presented as humanity's greatest instrument of protection. It allowed security forces to act as one, sharing information instantly across cities, ships, and distant worlds. But an implant connected to the human mind could do more than transmit information. It could observe, it could record, and, in the wrong hands, it could control. Beyond Earth, the corporate empire continued to expand. New colonies were founded. Private armies enforced corporate law, and classified research programs operated beyond public scrutiny. Among them was a program known only as Project Nexus.
We've lost contact with a research facility in the Arabian Desert region. We need you to go over there and find out why they have stopped communications with Earth. The facility is located on Eridus 7, a sparsely populated corporate research world on the outer edge of ESS jurisdiction. Officially, the complex develops medical treatments for hazardous environment personnel. Recent intelligence suggests that Dark Moon personnel have concealed unauthorized biological trials beneath the primary laboratory. Your orders are to enter the outpost, question the administrator, and establish what occurred inside the facility. Recover all relevant records. Identify surviving personnel and anything suspicious. You are authorized to use force.
I don't like this.
What exactly don't you like, Williams?
A corporation loses contact with a classified facility and suddenly ESS gets sent in?
That's our job.
Our job is investigation, not cleaning up someone else's mistakes.
Did anyone else notice Kane avoided answering what kind of research they were doing?
I need to speak to the outpost administrator.
Do you have an appointment? We are under pressure just now because of the incident, so appointments only, sir. I'll need your name and the nature of your business.
James Wallace. I'm conducting a routine security review.
Do you know who we're working for?
We weren't notified about any review. Administrator Venn is occupied. You can wait, but I can't tell you how long she'll be. Administrator Vern, this is James Holloway, ESS Security Review.
What exactly are you reviewing, Mr. Wallace?
I'm trying to establish what happened here. The incident.
Eridus 7 experiences several incidents every week. Equipment failures, dust contamination, power fluctuations. It's an industrial outpost in an exceptionally hostile environment.
This one triggered restricted communications and an internal security alert.
There was a containment malfunction. The situation was resolved. A processing system failed. There was a pressure discharge in one of the technical sectors. Some people were hurt, but the site is secure.
James asked her about the casualties. There must be some who still need our help. I think I will head down to meet you. What do you think, Bernard?
Both of us are getting suspicious about Mara. She knows more than she's letting on.
How many casualties were there, Mara, and how did it happen?
The medical report hasn't been finalized. There was a failure in the lab complexes. An experimental system became unstable. Something they were studying breached its primary containment. The LA seal automatically, but not before several members of the research team were exposed.
You're the outpost administrator, exposed to what?
Which means I manage personnel, resources, and infrastructure. It does not mean the laboratory directors tell me what they keep behind classified doors.
How many people, Mara? Don't forget we are security, so tell us the truth. How many casualties, Mara?
9 were injured. 3 of them died before the medical team could reach them. 2 more are missing.
That's 5 casualties minimum. None of that appears in the traffic we intercepted. We have to go down there, Bernard.
You called it a processing system failure, Mara. Yet now it seems that people are dead. That's a cover-up, Mara.
James, Lily, and I are heading down to the lab. Meet us at the laboratory entrance in 10 minutes. Don't enter without us.
And try not to let Ven warn anyone we're coming.
Take me to the laboratory entrance at once, Mara.
You don't have the proper authorization to enter the lab? I don't think I can take you there.
3 people are dead, 2 are missing, and someone has falsified the incident report. At this point, authorization is the least interesting problem in this building.
I will take you there then. You remain outside the sealed zone.
There you are, Lily. Bernard good. Bob, let's get ready then. Let's go in. Now that's the team arrived, Mara.
What the fuck was that? Weapons ready, troop. Whatever made that fucking roar ain't surviving this.
Look, there it is. Open fire, it's fucking huge. What the fucking hell were you experimenting on down here? Everyone take cover.
Troops, kill that thing! What the hell was that thing, Mara? Someone had better open up about what went on here. James, check out that mutant and make sure it's dead and secure the room.
The thing is dead, Bernard. Mara, you got a lot of explaining to do. Let's secure this lab. Ronnie, send 3 more troops down to the lab at once. We need help up here. Lily, examine the mutant.
Okay, the mutant's dead and the entrance is secure. Everyone split into pods and move out to secure the lab. Be careful, there's at least 1 more of these things out there. Keep in contact, team, there may be civilians here.
Fucking hell, Lily, what was that thing? Okay, Mara, you were nearly killed there with all of us. So tell me what's going on here with this experiment.
I'm sorry, James, but I don't have the clearance to know what was going on down here. Other than an experiment got out of control and out of control, and one of those mutants escaped and killed the guards, then let all the other prisoners out.
James, we have secured the lab and we have found 2 survivors. We have found 2 survivors. There's a team of Dark Moon mercs here, so we are coming back now.
There you 3 are. Lily, escort the 2 survivors back onto the ship into the medical bay. Ronnie, I will set up the mainframe from here for you to access. Find out as much as you can from their servers. Ronnie, I am setting up the lab's terminal now. Get ready to intercept and upload all the relevant files on this lab's main experiments. Lily, escort the survivors back to the ship.
James, I am uploading all the files on the experiment now. Are you heading back to the ship now, or do you want the report sent down to you?
We are all coming back over to the ship, Ronnie. We have survivors in need of medical treatment, and we need the debriefing from them once Lily gives the okay.
Okay, that's the medical over. Let's start.
Okay, let's start this debriefing. Prisoner, state your name and your connection to this facility.
Elisha Smith. Dark Moon calls me a terrorist. I thought with the 80th Liberation Front.
Why were you brought here to this facility instead of prison?
We attacked a Dark Moon supply convoy. The survivors were captured. They told everyone we had been executed.
But they transferred you here to this lab instead.
There were dozens of us. Rebels, political prisoners, anyone Dark Moon thought wouldn't be missed.
What did they do to you? What kind of experiments?
Injections, neural implants, exposure tests. They were trying to change us into something they could control.
You're not a test subject. And whatever uniform they put you in, you're still a person.
So you believe me? I'm telling the truth.
I believe medical facts, Elias. We now know that they did it in the laboratory. We have all the facts now.
For now, we record the evidence and verify everything. Nobody makes promises and nobody keeps them.
Then let's find out what your Rite of Seven experiment was really designed to create.
The Aridus 7 files weren't medical research. That was only the cover Dark Moon used to hide what was really happening beneath the facility. Every prisoner brought into the laboratory was subjected to a complete neural scan. Their memories, emotions, and individual thought patterns were mapped, copied, and stored inside the central servers. But Dark Moon wasn't simply recording their minds. The researchers were breaking them apart, isolating fear, loyalty, aggression, and the instinct to resist. They connected those fragments together, combining hundreds of prisoners into a single artificial consciousness. The rebels were chosen deliberately. Dark Moon wanted minds that would fight back. If the system could overcome their resistance, it could overcome anyone's. According to these files, the experiment eventually became capable of altering thoughts inside the connected subjects. It could suppress memories, manufacture emotions, and make an implanted command feel like a person's own decision. Aridus 7 was never intended to cure anyone. It was built to prove that human free will could be controlled.
And this, my friends, was only the prototype. A collective intelligence. They're trying to create a collective intelligence out of people's minds.
More like the foundation of one. Every prisoner added memories, instincts, and emotions to the network. They called it Nexus. They said rebellion was a defect, a failure in human thinking that could be corrected.